Hi and welcome back to another video. During lockdown over the last few weeks I've been doing something a little bit different. I've been making some of my own floats out of some sort of recycled wood and boxes that we had lying around. So that's what I'm going to bring to you in this video. Just a very quick overview of some of the floats I've made, roughly how I did it, and hopefully we'll get down to one of the local streams to test them and to run them through and just see how they float, how much shot they take. So on that note, we're just going to get into this video. I hope you enjoy it. So we've got these old orange boxes or whatever they are here, and I'm going to take off these uprights, and that's what I think I'm going to make the floats from, because this is just a kind of a light wood, so it should do really nicely. So we'll get all this like kind of side paneling and everything stripped off and get this nice triangular upright. Right, well I've sort of stripped this down a little bit to think it's more manageable, and we're going to get some of the spoke shaves out now and keep reducing this down till we have some kind of nice shape that we can then work with and get on the sanders and reduce even more. Right, we've reduced this down and we've now got this kind of rough shape. So I might just reduce a little bit more on the end section to get that really nice and thin, keep this top end nice and fat so it gives it really nice buoyancy in the water. And then we'll start sanding and shaping it even more. We're just going to use really coarse sandpaper at the start to get this down nice and quickly. Well, we've been sanding away and finally we've got the kind of basis of the stick float here. So I'm just going to give it a final sand with some finer grit sandpaper, and then it's ready to paint and varnish. Well, this is now as finished as I can get it today. I've got it all painted up, so I'm going to leave it to dry for the rest of the day and then maybe get a coat of varnish on it later and another one tomorrow. We can then hopefully go and give it a test in the river and see how many shot it takes and all things like that. So hopefully it will be really, really good, and then we can catch some fish on it eventually. Well, I've dropped down to this little river just to get a rod out, obviously no hook or bait on it, just the float and some shot, to just see how the floats react in the water and if I can make any improvements to these. So I'm going to get my rod set up and then get down their bankside. Well, it runs through really nicely. If only we had a hook on and some bait, and a big chub would come up and take that. Well, I'm really happy with this float. It goes really well through the water. It takes 4 AAA shot, so quite a heavy float, but if we had a hook and some bait on this, I think a big chub would absolutely nail it, and this would do the job of telling us. So let's get a different float on and see how that works. Well, we've now got this one rigged up, which is a little bit thicker with an orange tip on it. So it's still got the same 4 AAA shot on here. So we're going to swing this out and just see how that looks running through. Well, it sits absolutely perfectly again with the 3 AAAs on there. I think these are going to be some real fish catchers. Well, overall, I'm really happy with how all of those floats turned out. I think they're really good. I think they're going to catch us some nice fish as well as soon as we're allowed back out fishing on the rivers. I'm going to try and make some refinements to them, so try and make them so they take less shot, because they all take kind of around 4 AAAs, which is quite a lot. So it'll be good for some big river trotting, something like that. But I'll try and make some more sensitive ones so we can fish some smaller rivers or with a bit more finesse for things like roach and things like that. So I'm going to get out of here and we'll catch you up on the next one. Over the last few weeks, I've continued to make various float patterns, try and improve their design and the number of shot they take, things like that. I'm going to keep making them while we're in lockdown, so you might see another video if I improve on them a lot, or I might just leave it at this. So you can let me know in the comments what you like, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if that's the kind of thing you want to do, and give this video a big thumbs up. You can watch some of my previous videos by following the links on screen now.